Welcome to another Wuji Mountain musing from my new book, The Chi Effect. Actually, this is the follow-up book. These will be the Wuji Mountain musings that go up, probably almost 1,000 of them. That didn't fit on the first book, but I'll share with them now. And a lot of the themes are in the new book, Chi Effect. This one is number 915, and I'll read it off the ebook off the screen here. Chi life force energy isn't like rice and beans that need to be storehoused and protected for challenging times ahead. But we do need to energy prep our body, mind, and spirit to be able to fully activate Chi in those times to come when others will succumb to fear and stressors and actually deactivate their Chi effect. So when we talk about energetic prepping, it's a curious concept. You know, we're used to prepping, make sure we have enough canned food, bags of rice, flour, make sure that we have battery backups, hopefully have a good garden, hopefully have some solar power. These are typical things we think about when we're prepping. And we should be thinking about that because the world is pretty crazy right now. And anybody who doesn't think about the possibility that we should protect ourselves, and even for short downtimes, make sure that we're and our family are safe, would be foolish. I mean, my grandmother, who came from Italy to America, never spoke a word of English, always had enough food in her basement for a month to feed the whole family. I remember going shopping with her and being able to have that whole storehouse to be prepped, to be safe, to be smart, to feel confident. But it goes beyond the physical when we talk about prepping. We need to talk about the energetic prepping. This is the aspect of who we are. Who are you inside you when the time comes that you need to face challenges, when you need to face the scarcity and limitations, face the world that is fearful. Maybe it'd be another pandemic. Who knows what this strange and curious leaders of the world are doing to test us, test our fortitude, our morals, and our courage. We need to be prepped energetically. I call it energetic prepping. This means we don't look at our life force energy, Chi, as they call it in China, and there's lots of other names, and the Hindus call it prana and so forth. It's not to look at that as a limited form of something, a commodity. This energy isn't anything we have to store, but our ability to activate that energy is critical. When the challenges come, when people succumb to fear and anger, and we have this mass formation of people starting to freak out like we saw happen over the last couple of years, where are you? Have you prepped inside? Have you prepped your power center inside? Do you know where your heart center is? Do you know where your core is? Do you know how to activate life force energy in the times when you may need to heal your body quickly from sometimes you might get hurt during traumatic situations? People get hurt. The best warriors in ancient times and all the masters I studied with when I lived in China were both healers and warriors. They merged. They knew you couldn't be a good healer without being a good warrior, and you couldn't be a good warrior without knowing how to heal your wounds. This is part of energetic prepping. This means keeping your body, mind, and spirit in an aligned, centered place. I propose that centered place is your heart, because we know about the vagus nerve. We know about activating our core with that deep diaphragmatic breathing that triggers the sinoatrial nerve in your heart, that strengthens your heart. When the sinoatrial nerve is strengthened, our heart rate variability increases. When our heart rate variability increases, our ability to manage stress increases. You better be prepared to manage stress when you know what hits the fan. This is what energetic prepping is about. This means doing a personal practice. This means doing something every day that you build your body, mind, and spirit. Not just going to the gym to build your body. I have a good, strong body. You know, I know what that means to have a good, strong body. I have been building this Wuji Mountain retreat, 8 acres on a mountaintop in Western North Carolina. I know what it means to be physically fit, to be able to cut wood, carry cement blocks, build buildings, things like this. But the physical part is only 1/3 of body, mind, and spirit. Where is your mind? I put my hand like this to be able to remind us. Can you find your center? Can you find that moral fortitude, that integrity inside you? And that mind being a heart mind, so you know how to react and act in the world without being reactive to your emotions. Feel the emotions, but transform them quickly so you can be able to turn anger into discernment, fear into intuition, and act like a real warrior. And then the spirit part comes in. That is also linked to the heart. How we can connect to spirit to be able to keep our empathy up, to understand what it means to connect to spirit, to connect to the life force energy itself, so you can be able to fully be prepped and prepared. It's not to make you scared. This is not to get you to worry, but it means that you should be thinking about a body, mind, and spirit prepping, so you can learn how to activate chi, how to activate that life force so your body can work at its optimum. Your mind can work at its optimum, and your spirit can fully be connected to the resources you need when you need them. Energetic prepping. We call it Qigong. There's a lot of practices like that, but Qigong involves meditation and exercise, gentle movement, and focus. It's all it requires for energetic prepping. So ask yourself, are you energetically prepped? And what do you need to do to become fully prepared, fully grounded and centered for what is about to come in this crazy world? Peace.